Web design is often treated as a one-off project, but it actually underpins everything else in marketing. We treat your website as your shopfront, as it is usually the first interaction anybody has with your brand. It shapes trust, credibility, and conversion before any sales conversation happens. And that's where people often blur the line between design and development, even though they play very different roles.
Design is about experience, clarity, and how users move through the site. You can think of it as the blueprint, the thinking, and the structure behind the website. Development is then what brings that vision to life technically. But what really matters is how well these two work together to actually drive results and not just look good.
Every design decision should be done with conversions in mind. CRO is about understanding user behavior, building trust, reducing anxiety, and data from existing sites tells us what users actually want and not just what you assume. But it's important to remember that we're not just optimizing the user journey for human users anymore. We are now optimizing also for AI.
With the introduction of AI agents and AI search, the content in your website and how it performs is more important than ever. The world is moving toward an automated AI-driven experience, and your website becomes the foundation. Your products, services, and offerings must be clear, and your checkout process must be as smooth as you can get it. This changes how you need to approach website planning, making sure that AI is considered from the start.
It always starts with onboarding and research. Then we make sure we understand the brand, the goals, and the competitors. Wireframes then map user journeys before visuals even come into play. Once that structure is right, design refinement is where the site starts to feel real.
All websites need to feel effortless to use. We need clean typography, white space, and a clear hierarchy. Your mobile responsiveness is also essential, as you will have many visitors using different screen sizes. And your design should guide users throughout naturally, not overwhelm them. But design alone doesn't carry a site. Development is what makes it fast, stable, and also scalable with your business.
Development turns designs into a working, responsive site. Page building, content structure, and performance all matter. Integrations like CRMs, bookings, or e-commerce remove friction. And once a site is live, performance and maintenance become just as important as the build itself.
Your website speed is super important. It impacts SEO, conversions, and user experience. Google assesses your website using its core web vitals, so it's really important you understand where you're passing and where you're failing. Making sure that you pass these checks is no longer optional. We recommend ongoing maintenance now more than ever because it keeps your website competitive. Making sure that your website is optimized and compressed and cached so that the content is then delivered as quick as possible is going to help you rise through the ranks against your competitors. So when you step back and look at it, your website project isn't just a one-off piece of work. It becomes a long-term asset for your business.
When you're in the process of having a new website built, you need to think about how it will grow with your business. You don't want to go through that whole process of having a new website and it then giving you limitations further down the line. A well-built website supports every channel, from SEO, paid media, to email marketing and content. They all rely on it.
It builds trust, improves conversion, and scales with the business.
It also prepares brands for how search and AI will work in 2026. If you want to go deeper about what we've spoken about in this video, we've put together a full guide and linked it in the description below.